Natalie Byrne. I'm an illustrator based in London, and this is my book club. This is the second video in my book club series. If you want to know more, there'll be links in the description down below. So in February, we read The Cardigan Heart by Lizzy Stewart. This is a little zine filled with stories about love. So, Lizzy Stewart, I've been a big fan of her for a really long time. She's an illustrator, an artist, and an author. She makes zines, comic books, and picture books, and you may have seen her children's book called The Tigers in the Garden, either in shops or in Pinterest. I see it all the time on Pinterest. And her work is really rich with storytelling. So I actually picked this up first a long time ago when I was 17 at the annual Graphic Arts Festival here in London called Pick Me Up. And I think this is the first self-published zine that I bought that was created by women. And because I bought it at that age, it has a lot of sentimental value to me. I remember how I felt when I first picked it up. So this means a lot to me. Really like that there is a mixture of layouts with every story. So some stories have a comic book way of telling their stories with kind of squares, and others are more fluid on the page. The stories themselves have this melancholy feel to them because they have this colour palette which is grey and blue and some peach. But it's also very calm the way that it's drawn because it is so full with texture and also with narrative as well. There's this honesty in this which feels like it's a diary entry. It feels very intimate when you're reading it. My favourite page is the page that actually made me want to buy this when I was 17 when I found it in the gift shop. And it's a page with the moon and a mountain, and it reads, "By the time you reached the top, it was night. You shouted our names into the dark and told me you felt wonderfully alive. I thought you were a bit of a dick, but I let you kiss me anyway." And I just love it. I really love it. And I just love the way she draws. I love the way she tells the story. I love the different ways of narrative that she shows. The different ways of narrative that she shows. Does that make sense? It's just each story has a different way, is told in a different way, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really love this. I'd recommend this for artists and illustrators, but also people who like stories about love that are real. And yeah, I really love this. For March, we are reading the Vajournal, which looks like this. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to read it for a really, really long time, so I can't wait to get into that. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Okay.